Siinä näkyykin pikkasen videota, mitä herrat ovat ehtineet täällä hallissa tehdä, ja siinä tuli myös vähän live-rakettelua, mitä me kaikki voimme tämän haastattelun jälkeen mennä katsomaan, mutta me otetaan pieni haastattelu ja sen jälkeen meillä on tuossa pieni spesiaalinumero, minkä Bernie meille järjesti, eli kerro Aleksi vähän mitä ideaa.
Tuossa lopussa on pikku huutokauppa, Berniellä on semmonen paita mukana, mitä on maailmassa ainoastaan yksi kappale, ja Bernie haluaa huutokauppaa siinä lopussa hyvän tekeväisyyteen. Ja mä toivon, että me piitataan ainakin Australiassa meni vastaava, tai ei vastaava paita, vaan vähän erilainen, mutta myöskin uniikki kappale. Se huutokaupataan lopuksi ja siellä saa Bernie omistuskirjoituksen, jos haluaa sitten. Pojilla saattaa olla kuulemma pieni kankainen, niitä on pyöritetty eilen tuolla stadiyössä ja Bernie vähän valitteli hedaria. Yeah, we're talking about your good looks. It's baseball. Well, let's get it started. First of all, I want to know how everything started. Leepu, please, because you're from Bangladesh, you're from England. I want to know how in the hell you met in the first place, how this thing started.
This all started when the Discovery crew told me you have a helping hand. Coming from UK, you have to receive it from the airport. I thought normal mechanic, young, who'll help me to build the cars I really want to build in a very specific period of time. I went to the airport and was looking for it. They said his name is Bernie, and I had a placard named Bernie. I was looking for him, and there were a lot of people coming out of the plane, and I couldn't guess what kind of person he would be. And I see a bald people, there are few bald people. I see a lot of people with bald hair. I see skinny people. I see fat people coming out of the airport, and just still guessing what kind of person would it be. And he was pretty much passing by, and I didn't know who was Bernie. So I just the placards on my hand, and all of a sudden it said Leepu, and he was here, and I was looking there. Where? And then I met this guy. I said to myself, wait a second. He's an old guy and bald as well.
Excuse me, swear.
And he said, I'm here to help you, Leepu. And I was just like, my eye was goes this much, and say, okay. He might be an experienced one, so that's what I started with. Okay, I got an experienced person beside me building this car, saying, let's start it. This is how it all started, basically.
Joo, eli siitä lyhyesti Leepu kertoi, että miten kaikki alkoi, eli Leepu on rakentanut autoja Bangladesissa pitkään, ja sitten Discoverin väki oli yhteydessä, että aletaan tekemään telkkariohjelmaa, että he lähettää sinne mekaanikon, ja Leepulle oli kerrottu, että sieltä tulee brittiläinen mekaanikko, jonka nimi on Bernie, ja Leepu sitten teki kyltin ja meni lentokentälle huitomaan lappua, että tuleeko sieltä minkä näköinen kaveri vastaan, ja mitään ei löytynyt. Yhtäkkiä selän takaa alkoi kuulua huudot, että Leepu, ja Leepu sitten kääntyi ja näki kaverin ja sanoi, että odotti jotain, mutta sitten sieltä tulikin vanha ja kaljumies, ja siinä kohtaa sitten Leepu päätti, että no okei, että varmaan ainakin kokemusta löytyy.
Tosiaan tuossa Bernie sanoi, että hänen lempinimensä on Bob. Se tulee sanoista bold old bastard. Sorry, Bernie. I had to say that. Leepu, one thing that I really want to figure out, that you're from Bangladesh. I'm not even sure if you have cars in Bangladesh, but how in the hell you started making cars? Because I heard a rumor that you just decided that I want to build cars, you read some books and you started building cars. Is that true?
Well, yes, there are cars all over the world, but a lot of cars, okay cars, few cars, and it's a means of transportation. And there are different kinds of transportation all over the world. There are some rickshaws, which three-wheeler pedaled by people, human. The cars with the diesel, petrol, cars with they push, Anyhow, so my all these passions started. I've seen cars in magazines. There were very, very few exotic cars, which I couldn't even remember. What kind of cars were they back in 80s, late 70s in Bangladesh? So anyhow, I had an opportunity to live with my family in Middle East. where actually the petrodollar was flying, people buying big engine cars, exotic cars, and I basically attended the first international motor show in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. And I've seen all those glittering, expensive, customized Ferraris, Lamborghinis, limousines. Bugatti Veyron wasn't there. They wasn't producing at the time. Also, of course, Porsches, BMWs with custom paints, custom wheels, interiors, mind-blowing things. And one car really caught my eye in the whole show. That was a Lamborghini Countach 5000S. It's a weird looking car. It looked like a spaceship. It's not car like waves. That's what I like it now. I like waves all the time. But at that time, it was really, really weird.
Waves, it makes me seasick.
A geometric looking car, a Countach, and with the guillotine doors, or glowing doors, or Lambo doors, whatever you say. And I went inside the car, and it looked like the dashboard, the interior looked like a cockpit of a plane. Anyhow, that car really caught my eyes, and it blew my mind. And I said, well, yeah, think about to buying it, but I looked around the car, and there's a little paper saying $500,000. I said, okay, $500,000. Okay, wait a second. How much is $500,000? $500,000. Not $5,000, not $50,000, not $250,000, $500,000. Where am I gonna get the money? My dad's gonna kill me. He's like, boy, you're gonna kill me. I'm gonna have a heart attack if you all ask me to buy this Lamborghini. Anyhow, I had to figure out later that much money I wouldn't be able to buy. I wouldn't be able to save up in my whole life, maybe. So, what can I do? But I like the design. I like the car. And I didn't really know what is underneath the bonnet. It had a V12, some 7,000 liter engine in there. So who cares about the engine at the time? I want the look, the stunning thing, which really turns your head around. And from there, here I started. I said, okay, somebody did build this car, right? It's not came from the moon. It's not from the sun. Some people in this world build that car, like human like me or us. So, okay, if a human can build that car, I'm a human being as well, but I'm little. All I need to do, gather experience, technical expertise, and workmanship, craftsmanship, a little bit of understanding of it, about the design thing. And I started studying, reading books, watching people or mechanics working in the shop. This is how I started, and little by little I gathered the experience, knowledge to understand automobile. And it took me 4 years to at least get myself up to the level so that I can start building a car. Which car? A kind of like a Lamborghini. And finally, at some point I said, 4 years gone. My dream is just chasing me. Then I said, well, too much of a time left. Passed by. So this is the right time. I have the confidence. I think I might build my dream car. And then how I started, and it took me a year and a half, or more than that, I forgot. Finally, after hard work, I had to cry a lot of nights because I couldn't solve problems. I couldn't do the body works. I couldn't weld. And finally, I have done my dream come true. And I drove the car, and I felt like, yes, it's possible. And this is how I made my dream come true. And from there, I started. It's been the last 20 years, working hard, learning more and more. And people like Bernie, of course, I'd like to thank to these people, all the experience who gives us all the time. Without experienced people, or without the knowledge, you cannot do anything. Everything comes on the car. Everything from paint, body, mechanics, electronics, electrical. Everything is product of an experience or research and development. So